You opened the video. You told yourself you'd watch one, and then an hour was gone, maybe two. And when it ended, when the screen went dark, something came back. A feeling, the one you'd been watching to get away from. Here's what nobody tells you about MrBeast. The videos aren't what you're hooked on. You're hooked on the quiet they give you. The quiet from that feeling. The one that already knows what you're not doing with your life. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You felt it before you even picked up your phone. A kind of restlessness, like something is off, but you can't name it. Not quite sad, not quite bored, just uncomfortable. Like a noise in the background you can't turn off. So you reach for your phone, not because you decided to. Your hand just moved. That's the first thing you need to understand about yourself. You don't always choose what you do next. Sometimes it just happens. And that gap between choosing and just doing is where everything we need to look at today lives. Think about the last time you had something important waiting for you, something that actually mattered. You sat with it, and pretty quickly the phone was in your hand. Not because you forgot about the important thing. That's what most people get wrong. You didn't forget. You knew it was there the whole time. You could feel it in the background like a hum you can't unhear. The thing you haven't done, the thing you haven't started, the thing you keep telling yourself you'll get to. And instead of going toward it, you went somewhere easier. That's not laziness. That's something much more interesting and much more human. A psychologist named Carl Jung spent his career studying the parts of us we can't easily see. Not the version of yourself you show people, the other version, the one lives underneath. He called it the shadow. And the first thing most people get wrong, your shadow is not your bad side. It's your hidden side. It's every part of you you've decided isn't safe to show. Every dream you've quietly put away. Every version of yourself you've glimpsed and immediately looked away from. Your shadow doesn't disappear when you stop paying attention to it. It gets bigger, and it gets more creative at keeping itself hidden. Here's what's really happening when you press play. On the surface, you're just watching something, but underneath, something else is going on. Because earlier today, or last week, or for the past year, something showed up. A moment where you saw the gap. The gap between who you are right now and who you know you could be. Maybe you saw someone your age doing the thing you keep saying you'll do someday. Maybe you tried to start something and the blankness felt unbearable before you even began. Maybe it was quiet, just a thought at night. What am I actually doing? These moments are uncomfortable because they're asking something of you. If you really face the gap, you have to do something about it, or you have to admit you're not going to. Either one hurts. So instead, your brain finds you an exit, a door that doesn't look like a door, a screen that doesn't feel like running away, and you go through it. Not because you're weak, because you're human. Here's the part that changes everything. That part of you that keeps pulling you away, it's not trying to hurt you, it's trying to protect you. From trying and failing, from putting yourself out there and being told you're not enough, from caring about something and watching it not work. Your brain isn't broken, it's just putting your feelings above your growth, and it's very, very good at it. Here's the war that's happening inside you. On one side, the part of you that knows, the part that wakes up with ideas, that feels something painful when it sees someone doing it wishes it were doing, the part that's been waiting quietly for a long time. On the other side, the part of you that protects, the part that learned, somewhere along the line, that being fully visible is scary, that trying hard and failing in front of people is one of the worst feelings there is, that it's safer to stay where you are. These two parts are not enemies, but they want completely different things. And you can't fix this with willpower. You can't fix this by forcing yourself to be more disciplined, because the part that's scared isn't listening to logic. It's listening for one thing. Is it safe? Now, here's the layer most people never reach. You're not scared of failing. You're scared of succeeding. Not success like winning a prize, success like becoming a real version of yourself. And here's why that's scary. Right now, you haven't fully started, which means you could still be anything. The version of you that does the creative thing, builds the thing, says the thing, that version still exists as a possibility. A possibility can't fail. A possibility can't be criticized. A possibility can't be wrong. But the moment you actually begin, the moment you make something real, you become one specific person instead of every possible person. And that feels like losing something, even if what you're gaining is everything. That's the real reason you don't start, not because you're lazy, because starting makes you real. And being real is terrifying. Here's the dangerous truth this video is about. You're not addicted to MrBeast. You're addicted to the quiet. The quiet that happens when the part of you that knows stops talking for a while. And the reason that's dangerous isn't because rest is bad. It's because you're using someone else's screen to do something your own mind should be able to do. And every time you outsource it to the phone, you get a little worse at doing it yourself. And there's something even sharper happening with this specific content. When you watch someone like MrBeast, someone operating at that scale, that level of energy and output and confidence, two things happen at the same time. Part of you is entertained, and another part of you, quietly, is making a comparison. They are building. You are watching them build. This doesn't make you watch less, it makes you watch more. Because that sting stings, and the fastest way to stop the sting is to go back to the screen. The thing causing the pain and the thing numbing the pain are the same thing. You feel the gap. You open the video. You feel the gap more. You open another video. That's the trap. And now you can see it. So, what do you actually do now? Not a 10-step plan, something real. First, stop calling yourself lazy. Lazy is a judgment. It assumes you're the problem, but you're not the problem. You have a part of you that's scared. And scared parts don't respond to shame. They respond to feeling safe. So the next time you feel the pull toward your phone, before you open it, just pause for 1 second. Name what's happening. Something in me wants to leave right now. That's it, just that. And then ask, what does it want to leave from? Maybe the answer is, I'm scared this won't be good enough. Maybe it's, I don't know how to start, and that feeling is awful before I even begin. Maybe it's, if I try for real and it doesn't work, I can't pretend anymore. Whatever it is, say it out loud or write it down, because a fear you've named has less power than a fear you've never looked at. When it's unnamed, it runs everything. When you name it, it just becomes a feeling, and feelings don't last forever. Second, stop trying to beat the fear. Make a deal with it instead. Not, I'm going to ignore how scared I am and work for 5 hours. Something smaller, something you can actually do. I'm going to open the thing and stay for 10 minutes, even if nothing happens. I'm going to write 1 sentence, even if it's terrible. I'm going to start just to prove to myself that I can start. That's not a discipline strategy. That's you teaching your brain a new lesson. The lesson is, starting doesn't kill us. And every time you stay instead of running, even for 5 minutes, that lesson gets stronger. The scared part gets a little quieter. The part that knows gets a little louder. That's how this actually changes. Not in one big moment, in 100 small ones. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Not advice, just one question. The next time a video ends, when the screen goes dark and that feeling starts to come back, can you let it?
Can you just sit with it for a moment instead of pressing play on the next thing? Because that feeling isn't your enemy. It's actually the most honest part of you. It keeps coming back through the restlessness, through the guilt, through that hollow feeling after hours of watching someone else's life, because it hasn't given up on you. It keeps showing up because it genuinely believes you're capable of something, and it wants you to believe it too. The real truth this video reveals has nothing to do with dopamine, nothing to do with algorithms. It's this. You are using something extraordinary to avoid the most ordinary, most human, most terrifying thing there is.
Sitting down, being yourself, starting, not when you feel ready, now, messily, uncertainly, without knowing how it ends, with the fear still there and doing it anyway. The scared part of you doesn't need to go away. It just needs to stop making all your decisions. And that starts with seeing it clearly, which, right now, you